Today we're going to talk about how to know when to replace your heating and cooling system. There's really no set answer or set time. We don't know how often you're using your system. We don't know what the previous owner did before. What we do know is that the system will usually talk to you. Sometimes the motor will be noisy, and there's a couple of motors inside the furnace. So I've opened up this furnace to show you a couple of different kinds of motors. So down here at the bottom, you have the blower motor, and then you've got an inducer motor. The blower motor, this is sometimes what we call a squirrel cage. If you pull it out, it almost looks like a hamster wheel. So sometimes we have to clean that. If dust and debris gets built up on that, if you're not changing your filter often enough, dust can creep through and cause that motor to be off balance. So you'll hear some funny sounds, and sometimes it sounds like a train coming through your house. So that's pretty easy to identify. And that's a pretty easy fix. We can pull the blower out, clean it, put it back in. Should be okay. The inducer motor is a little bit trickier, so this is not something you can do on your own and is harder to identify. So inside your furnace, you've got three main components: blower, burners, heat exchanger. But when the thermostat calls for heat, the first thing that happens is the motor in the furnace starts to spin. And as it's spinning, it starts pulling air from the cold air returns, the big white vents on the wall, pulls it across that filter, should be there first, and sucks it into the motor. At that same time, the burners have ignited and start warming up the heat exchanger. And the heat exchanger is something that people often talk about, but you can't ever see it. You can never see a heat exchanger unless you've got a camera and can feed through the burners, or if you pulled the blower out and put your head up on the inside, or it's a brand new furnace and you can see down on the inside of it. So the heat exchanger is the main component, or the firebox, if you will. But that warm air is being blown across that heat exchanger, and then that air flows through your home. The inducer motor is designed to extract the flue gases or the nasty gases that we don't want and blow them out through an exhaust, up and out the middle of your house or the side of your house.